What's up, Philly, and welcome to another episode of Philly Scoop, brought to you by OuterSpace.com, your scoop to everything Philly. I'm your host, Jay. Now, today we're at Yards Brewing Company. It's a staple here in Philadelphia and Fishtown. So make sure you come down here and book a tour, get some merchandise, you can play some pool, and even some shuffleboard while you wait. So it's a great spot for this episode. It's all things Philly, and we're going to get to the Cheesesteak Festival and also Good Girls, which is going to happen later on today. We got a lot of things going up in 2016, and the Cheesesteak Festival, we got Colin and we got Brittany, and they got all the types of sounds for the first annual Cheesesteak Festival here in Philadelphia. But right now, we're going to OuterSpace. Not literally, but the group OuterSpace. They're the legendary hip-hop group from Philadelphia, and they work with all types of people like Jedi Mind Tricks and other influential hip-hop artists. So check out what they got coming up in 2016. This is OuterSpace. I'm your host, Jay, Philly Scoop.
Oh, yo, what up? It's Planetary, OuterSpace, AOTP Original. What's going on?
What up, Crypto War Child, OuterSpace Family, AOTP, QD, 5-6. What's good?
I remember I was playing basketball with my brothers, and this dude came to the basketball court, and he told us he rapped. And he spit the Road to Riches Fuji rap verse. I thought he was incredible, and then I went home, and they were playing Road to the Riches on the radio. And I said, yo, that motherfucker was fake. He was spitting this rhyme. I'm gonna write my own shit. And that's how I started.
But I really didn't get into hip hop until I chilled with playing.
He was only at that point, you were only 11 or 12, so we were still young bucks.
But yo, we would play baseball and he'd be singing Public Enemy lyrics. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm like, oh, what's that? You know, I'd go to his crib and this boy had vinyl. He had D Nice, Poor Righteous Teachers, vinyl, like, you know, Rock This Funky Joint, Call Me D Nice, and he, you know, I got into it because of him.
So that's where the name OuterSpace came from, because it was like, it's like a place unknown, you know, it's just like we're unknown in the game. That's how I came up with it. Like, Puerto Rico's a hit. I mean, we're in there, but we were more like the graffiti, the breakdancing, the rapping. It was like Fat Joe, like the nigga from Fat Boys or whatever. I think he was Puerto Rican, right? Prince Marky D was Puerto Rican, but nobody really talked about it, you know what I mean? But that's why, that's still tough, I think. To this fucking day, I still think it's hard. The whole shit with the Jedi shit is, you know, again, we met and became friends first, and then the music was the next thing we got into with each other. But like when it comes to Pharaohs, it's just been building relationships over the years. You know, like Vinny he dealt with apathy way back in the day, esoteric way back in the day, and then when we came through, you know, it's just like everybody gelled together, and we see how much love it gets. You got to keep it going.
Early next year, we'll be dropping Lost in Space album. You know, probably like 14, 15 joints. He don't like uneven numbers, so
yeah, it's gotta be like 14.
14, 16. We ain't been out in a minute, so we're gonna try to do as much as we can and you know, see what happens. It's Crypto War Child, OuterSpace Family, throwing it down on WaterIce.com. Your scoop to everything Philly, AOTP, Lost in Space.
Special thanks to OuterSpace for letting us come to their studio and check out what they do. And make sure you follow all their projects coming up in 2016. Now right now, I'm in one of the refrigerators at Yards Brewing Company. And it's really cold, but this is where they keep all the good stuff. You can see the brawlers over here, all that good beer. So make sure, once again, you come down to Yards Brewing Company and take the tour. So right now we're going to the Cheesesteak Festival, and we had Colin and Brittany. They went to the first annual Philadelphia Cheesesteak Festival down in South Philly, right where the Eagles play, and it was a lot of fun. We got the sights, we got the sounds. About 30,000 people who came out to the Cheesesteak Festival. So we're gonna swing it right now to Colin and Brittany. This is Philly Scoop. I'm your host, Jay.
So we're gonna follow this steak trail and see what does it take to make something this large. Let's go. How long have you been working on this for?
I've been planning on it for a couple months now, but a couple of test runs and this and that, but ain't nothing to it till you get here and do it. I think you'll like it even more once you try it.
Once you try it, all right. All right, here's Bob, the first ever winner of the Cheesesteak Eating Challenge. How do you feel? Actually, how are you feeling, really?
Well, when you get the whole dish, you feel no pain, so it's all good.
Tell us how many you ate.
9.5 3/4-pound cheesesteaks.
And what made you get involved into professional eating contests?
Found out you can make money at it. Been doing this, traveling all over the world, doing eating contests, paying for my kids' college.
And then one more question. Next year, are you coming back to defend your title as champion?
Absolutely. I'm local. Like, this is a lot closer. Like, I traveled throughout all U.S. I've been to Japan, Canada, Ireland. So this is like right down the street from me. I would never miss this contest. I don't have to catch a flight somewhere. This is easy.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
This is Notorious B.O.B. with WaterIce.com. Your scoop to everything Philly.
Yeah, this cheesesteak smell way better than it does in here. All right, well, we had a great time at the festival. We talked to a ton of great people. We saw the world's largest cheesesteaks. We saw a ton of awesome restaurants here today.
Well, thank you guys so much for joining us. I'm Brittany.
And I'm Colin from WaterIce.com. Your scoop to everything Philly.
That looked like a lot of fun, and now I'm hungry. But thanks a lot to Brittany and Colin for doing that. And right now we're in the Yards Brewing Company. This is where the fermentation and where the brewers come down here to do their thing, and we got special access. So once again, thanks to Christian for that. And speaking of being on top, we got Good Girl coming up, and they're a local group that's making waves in the music industry. They're doing a lot of big things for 2016, and our very own Leah Faye caught up with them in Philadelphia, and we just talked about what they got coming up and what they're going to show to the world. So we're going to kick it to Leah Faye right now with Good Girl, and once again, you're watching Philly Scoop. I'm your host, Jay.
When I treated you bad and wrong, my dear. But since you went away, don't you know sit around, my head hanging down. Hey guys, what's going on? We have Good Girl with us today. How you guys doing? Good. I'm so excited to have you guys. First things first, are you guys all Philly born? All Philly raised?
Just me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, where are you guys from?
So I'm from Pennsauken, right over the bridge. So a lot of people are like, oh, if I don't know, like if I'm somewhere else and I tell them where I'm from, they're like, where's that close? I'm like, Philly. And they're like, ah! But yeah, I'm
Gotta
from
get a
Jersey.
central meeting place. I'm from Jersey too, but I'm from a place where people don't. Nobody.
Really?
I never say it, you know.
Yeah.
Jersey.
Gotcha, and you're Philly?
I'm from Maryland.
Maryland?
So like DMV, I'm from all that whole area.
Awesome. Now, tell me about the One Sweet Day project. I saw that.
Oh.
Yeah. And that was with Imprint.
Yeah.
So tell me more about the behind that project. Like, what was it about? Like, what was it for?
Well, originally we, I mean, obviously there are always things that are going on socially, like in the community and in the world, and all different types of injustices that were happening. Specifically, Ferguson was going on. There were a few cases that were outside of that were kind of sparking conversation with people. And Tice, who's one of the members of Imprint, thought of a song that we could put out to be positive, to kind of put out something for people to, I guess, believe in, you know, when all the negativity and stuff was kind of going on. So he kind of put that together, did the arrangement, it was amazing. We came together and just kind of did it, and it was magical.
That is amazing.
But music-wise, like we do really want to put some music out. So we've been we're always in the studio. We're always trying to.
We got hits on the left.
Okay. We want the people who've been supporting us to be able to hear something. So we definitely want to try to put something out.
See, and we also
Sorry.
that's my job. I'm just kidding. We also just put out a video to Tank's Million. I was gonna mention that. I love Tank too.
Yes.
I love the Million cover, and I really love. I wanted to mention this too. It's the Bang Bang You guys acted in the beginning so naturally. Because usually,
It was
I
real.
like acting. I'm an actor too, and you know sometimes I'm critiquing, and not one time I wasn't like, you know, no, that is not truthful. It was truthful, and it was like
It
connected.
was so
and
real though. It was very.
And how about the dressing, the fashion? Do you guys do it yourself?
Yeah.
The
Well, not
makeup?
for the million video. The million video we had help.
No, you mean even right now.
Oh yeah. This was us. We just decide on some colors and we put it together.
Well, the good thing about being together all the time is we kind of just know. Like sometimes we really don't talk to each other and just show up and be like, okay,
We be having the same shoes on sometimes. Some people be too
We
black,
look
too
similar.
red. Like,
Yeah. If you guys could create your own girl group from the individual stars that are out right now,
I
I
got
need
you.
each of you to pick one.
Ariana Grande.
Oh yeah?
And they're part of the same group.
And they're all in the same group.
I would choose Bobby, Ariel, and Megan, and because they're the real stars.
Anything else you want to mention to people watching? Something that you always wanted to tell your fans?
You got some secrets. Well, it's nothing that we always necessarily want to tell, but we have an EP out.
Yes,
It's called
throw it out.
90s Kind of Love.
Yes.
You can download it on SoundCloud for free. We've recently added the million cover to that.
To the, okay.
Yeah.
It's amazing. If you haven't seen it yet.
It is.
And
very
JL, I saw you do some rapping in it.
Yeah.
Yes.
So We Are Good Girl. When you look it up, SoundCloud, We Are Good Girl.
And where can they follow you? All your social media, everything.
So if you want to follow us on anything like Twitter,
Facebook, Instagram,
you
SoundCloud.
can follow us at We Are Good Girl. That's
WeAreGoodGirl.
Hey, what's up? So we're here at the bottom line here at the Yards Brewing Company, and we figured this was the perfect way to cap off the show. So special thanks to Good Girl and to OuterSpace for letting us go down to check with them and see what they got going on in 2016. And also Brittany and Colin for the Cheesesteak Festival piece. That was a lot of fun. And make sure you follow the Yards Brewing Company on Instagram and Twitter at Yards Brew, and check out their website and get some merchandise, book some tours. Ask for Christian, he's the best tour guide they got over here. And once again, this is WaterIce.com. This is Philly Scoop. I'm your host Jay. Philly, have a good one.